Last night, visions of sunsets fade down into the night sky. Your eyes lit up with moonlight. Eyes, fog lights clearing the darkness. Black skies hiding the bright sky. Your hand braced for attention. Eyes up above these cold waves. Up above these cold waves. I can save these last days. I can save these last days. Up above. Up above. Up above these cold waves. I can save these last days. Last night, visions of darkness, face up under the night sky. Your eyes glossed over moonlight. Eyes, up above these cold waves. Up above these cold waves. I can save these last days. I can save these last days. Up above. Up above. Up above these cold waves. I can save these last days.
Good time zones, everyone, and welcome to Thursday, in which we have most of our sanity left and some of the reality. Who knows? I do hope that everyone is doing well. However, yes, it is definitely a very, very long week. I see we have quite a few people in, though. We've got a Frauke and a Feg, a Raven, and a Shadow, a True Purple, and a Blast. True Purple appears to be on their 12th month of subscription. Thank you so much for that, True Purple. Twisted Alpha, welcome in again. Red, welcome in. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there. I thought this thing was supposed to not have pre-rolls anymore. Not sure about the choice of ads either. Yeah. Thank you for completely losing any form of clothing, Feg. 50 stream streak. Goodness. Welcome in, Pixie. Yes, welcome everybody. I hope that everybody is doing well. Your internet decided to race a snail and lose. Oh dear. Hopefully it's not the ones from wildlife. That would be dangerous. Those snails are painful. I hope everybody is doing well, though. Yes. Your vacuum decided to blow up in your face this morning. Ooh, that's not so fun. That's. Yep. I hope it isn't a permanent blow up and is just sort of, things being silly sort of thing. I'm sure it probably isn't, unfortunately, judging by the phrasing there, but I can at least hope. Let's get rid of some of this. Don't know how, but on fire. That's not the right state for a vacuum. Have you been hoovering up things like flour or something in a kitchen? Because that's the sort of thing that could result in that. Other than that, not a clue. Right, I appear to have a boat in my inventory. I wonder where that sort of thing came from. I'm betting it came from here. Yep. That or a Mythbuster went by. I miss ground. Where was I? Sanity? Yeah, it plugged it in, it sparked, and okay. That sounds like a that sounds like an electrical fault. Not so good. Ow. I'm gonna put this back in here. And a very early hail hydrate. Thank you, Blast. Yes. Grant was too good for this world. And a stretch. Ooh. Yep, with some popcorn. Now I have to explain to your wife why the house isn't vacuumed. I'd say that the charred remains of the vacuum cleaner might give that away. That feels like a nice, easy way of explaining it. Yeah. I can't seem to win with Twitch. If I don't put on ads, then you get pre-roll that is ridiculous and it'll add stuff anyway. If I do put on ads, then you get weird ones. You're going to choose life, text her and leave the house. Just don't let her plug the vacuum cleaner back in, because then you might not come back to a house. And for those doing their Pokemon, we have an Esper. Right. You're ready to throw it out. Good move. Very good move. Feels like the sort of thing you don't want left around the house. Yes. As noted in stream title, I think today is going to be one of those, let's sort out a home for Hillpig. That sounds like one of those sort of what is it? You know those TV shows where they come in, they send somebody off on holiday, and they come back and there's a complete house replacement there or something. Yeah, that too, Blast. Complete. Not sure about Enid Blyton. Although, you never know. I don't think anyone wants to be homeless. Pimp my house. That sounds like a very good use for lunch, Raven. Right. Hillpig. Hi. I'm going to take you on a short holiday. We will take you Yes, congratulations, you've learned how to jump up cliffs. I'm going to bring you over here. I'm just going to put you there for the moment. Don't worry, I'm not going to put you in with the, with the... I think I've worked out where that horse came from. So, you remember how yesterday I found a random bony pony that was roaming? Hello, llama. Didn't it used to be in here? What is it with horses and being escape artists recently? And by recently, I mean since I started playing Minecraft. Atlas repeatedly escaped from one of the areas that they were, they yearn for freedom. They seem pretty danged good at escaping. Pony is so lean it fits through anything. Needs more meat on its bones. Yeah, and you can't even feed them up. What do you feed a bony pony? This conversation brought to you by the what category? Milk, good for your bones. Yeah, that, you know, that makes sense. Calcium tablets. Maybe a good cheese. Cheese grommet. Where am I? Grab some from Idiotic. Cheese. If there were ways of moving materials between here and Idiotic, I would have installed an airship and moved all sorts of materials between here and there already. Because I have so many things that it would be really useful to have significantly more materials in Idiotic than are already available. That said, I'd probably end up with people upset at me for, you know, bypassing the shopping district. Dear Mojang. that I don't think I support the Dear Mojang system around here. Alright. Available now. 75 pages of things that Scott has on his wish list from Mojang. So what I'm thinking is, basically just do a standard, non-standard hillside replacement, renewal, and upgrade. AKA my usual. If only because it's kind of more sensible if we actually kind of make it look a little bit like it's just as good as the rest of them. Just as good as the rest of them. Wow. That's a low bar. There we are. You know, I probably shouldn't have put away. Really? I just slept. I like that. I just slept. I walk out of the bedroom, and suddenly it's raining already. Hey, Urban, welcome in. Actually, I think I also want to grab... Let's get some moss and mossify the hillside a bit. Cutie. You appear to have something stuck in your nose. It's called a wall. Lurk, work is kicking a shiny hiney. It's almost done. Woohoo! Welcome. Have a good lurk blast. Oh dear. Let's see. So, if I were to be doing something with this hillside, and, you know, strangely I do appear to be, Nanian! Goodness! And to think, we summoned a Nanian repeatedly yesterday. It's a miracle! It's a miracle! Were your ears burning, Nanian? Due to some interesting issues yesterday, Nanian, I had to replace you. Yes. Well, not just summon you. I had to replace you. We're not quite sure, but somehow 10 of our Gordons had disappeared. Highly unsettling, incredibly not good, including Nanian, the Gordon. So we had to basically summon in a replacement Nanian. And then we discovered that the replacements weren't permanent. Where did you come from? Excuse me, sir. The heck? The replacement is now permanent. Oh, I think I found the problem. This entire room has not been lit up properly. Oopsie. The replacement wasn't permanent because summoning in named pillagers doesn't act as in the same way as name tagging them. It appears. We discovered something new yesterday. Unfortunately, it was something new that was highly annoying. So they were the equivalent of just a random pillager. So that was off by one room of lighting. Yeah. Whoops. You'd think I would learn to make sure that things were properly lit up. Kind of surprised I didn't. It's not like this was even a room that I didn't Nietzsche. Didn't Nietzsche? Didn't Nietzsche? Pardon? Oh goodness, Urban. That sounds like a not so nice wake up. Nietzsche. That assumes that was exactly what I was attempting to pronounce. Nietzschean? Natchian? Nanian? Mayhem? Oh no, those are the same thing. Nanian and Mayhem. Available now for one easy low. You're going for the Philosopher. I don't know the Philosopher's song off by heart, otherwise I'd start singing it right now. Wow, so many dictionaries. Your body needed the rest. That is usually a good sign. Oh, well, I mean, we've got Bruce, and then there's Bruce. And of course, we do have the head of archaeology, Bruce, the head of industrial applied sciences, Bruce, the head of PE, Bruce, and the head of no. It does happen, Nanian. The trunk does appear. No. Even the Sheilas are called Bruce. Hey, Ritsu. Donuts sound lovely. What was I doing? Oh, yes. I was down here before I got shot by a by a skeleton that wasn't supposed to be here. Sounds like I missed a reference. This is not unusual. I am not the perfect knowledge of all references. I'm not even sure I'm the perfect knowledge of anything that I'm attempting to do, let alone playing Minecraft. Donuts. Oh, Bruce the Shark from Nemo. Wow. Okay, that's... I was thinking of the wrong Bruce. You do that to yourself, Nanian. You've been known to wander in, show up, talk, be interesting and silly simultaneously for a while, and then not appear for at least a couple of months. So I tend to think of that as you timing yourself out somehow. It does mean that we are very happy to see you when you do get back. Hey, Cyber. Any reference past the advent of electricity? Wow. Look, just because I was there when they invented it. You see, I was thinking the Philosopher's Song and Monty Python. Because, well, yeah. Hence why I also went in the direction of all of the Bruces. Nothing is. They still haven't fixed your boiler. I know I said it was good that it wasn't your problem to have to sort it, but that's not helpful. Friedrich Nietzsche. Actually, I want to put those back because I want to put some coarse dirt here. There we are. I have a pet called Monty, and he is a python. That, considering it's you saying that, Urban, I'm not at all surprised. I also think that's pretty cool. Like a lychee, though less of a fruit and more of a nut. Who are you calling a nut? That's fine. And a Staraptor has appeared as a Pokemon, for those who may or may not be attempting to catch anything today. I'm not entirely convinced I could catch a break or yep. I'm going to catch another dictionary in a minute, aren't I? Moving on, Feg. That'll be all. Okay, that looks so much more like a decent rock face now. Finally, it stopped raining. Just in time for the sun to go down. It was an entire day of rain. There are so many very strange Monty Python sketches. But the fish dance. The fish dance. Where's my bed? There it is. I went into the wrong room. I know. I don't know where my bed. I feel like we have to check if... Seeing as how we've got a nanny in here, I feel like we should double check that we still got a nanny in here. Well, we still have 2 bony ponies in there. Fairly sure that it was this building that was... And immediately stood right at the door, waiting for us, was Nanian. Well, I guess we don't have to check any further. I did not plan that. I could not have prepped that. And if I tried. Oh, that's classic. Given the number of Gordons in there is no way I could have set that up. Are they having a rave? Given that it's the Gordons, there's almost always a rave. Oh, Leo. At least Nanian, you're still there. Which, given the number of Gordons we had to recover, retrieve, replace, and summon yesterday, which I know it's not my fault, because it's the server and all of that, but I was still very upset by that, because, well, you lot, even if you are absolute gremlins occasionally, the Gordons are there because of you and for you, and the fact that I had lost them felt like I'd kind of let you lot down. Which of course means that I'm just going to have to come up with more ways for Chaos, Mayhem, and Gordons to appear in this world. Need to step your shenanigans up. This is not an order for more shenaniganery. There will not be any more necessity for deliveries of shenaniganery. Too late. Look, I'm already looking at a point in the near future where I'm going to have to build a Ravager racing circus arena, something of that vicinity. That's not what I meant to put there. The scope creep. The scope creep always continues. There can be only scope creep. I'm thinking it might be fun to, seeing as how this is roughly where Hillpig was living, stick a small. Why am I this way? Let's stick a small cave in up here and give Hillpig a home. You know, nothing big, just a little cave. Have good food, Urban, and thank you for joining us. Oh look, it's yet another sea trunk. I see, a trunk. They are painful. Why are they painful? Why are they throwing trunks at me? It's not my fault. Actually, it probably is. Goku wasn't available. Wow. Better that than Grogu. Or better that than Grey Goo. If I have to go up against Grey Goo, we're all doomed. Banana. I will not be installing a banana for scale. Wouldn't even know where to get one in vanilla Minecraft. Papoy? Papato. Banana, banana, banana. Here comes the hot stepper, burning up. No, maybe not. Let's see. How are we going to turn this into a little cave for Hillpig? Where's some gravel? More to the point, how are we going to make it so that Hillpig doesn't? Cocoa. Then become cave pig. I mean, it's a hill, cave, kill. I mean, Hillpig has to have somewhere to live. Just... Well, it's not going to be that big of a... No, that's coarse dirt. I just wanted normal dirt to seal off that so that I can... I'm not planning on making this a very big cave. I mean, this is looking like it's likely to be the whole size. Probably could do with some half slabs. Wait. How do I end up with moss carpet? Exactly, Shadow. Somewhere to keep out of the... Somewhere to hide from the rain. I can see clearly now the rain has gone. Hillpig has got somewhere to hide from the rain. Oh, no, can't do that. Hello, Elkhorn. Welcome in. Happy Wednesday. Hold on, it's Thursday. I take that back. Happy Thursday. Do I have any advance on Thursday? Yeah. Whoops. There are rumours that one of these days I will actually know what day it is. Today, not so much. Wow. I wanted to put a half slab there. Somehow it was a full block. I fell. Today, however, is not that day. That is highly, highly accurate. Normal dirt, one of those. Let's put some gravel here. Yesterday is not that day either. No. Ooh, actually, I should turn that into a piece of... Let's turn that into cobble. And then put that there. Cobble. Bit of that. One of those. Bit more cobble. There we are. Nice little cave for Hillpig. Hillpig! Hillpig, Hillpig lives wherever a Hillpig lives. I'm just going to use another half slab. Save me on some cost over materials. I used to know what I was doing, and then I went crazy. And then I stopped knowing what I was doing, and then I went crazier. And then the off by ones got my sanity. At which point, we all laughed and got very confused. Yeah. That feels like a nice little cave for Hillpig. We might have to tether Hillpig so that they can't roam the hills. That's not the side of the bed, is it? You know, it would be nice if I knew what I was doing. Absolute frailing miracle, but would also be nice. Could do with a little bit of... Yeah, the solid block, that's good. You're not, you're a half slab. So what I might do is a bit of this. Yeah. I might convert... No, I might actually just leave that as is. Why do I feel like there was another block of that there? Who knows? That just looks wrong. Unless I put, like, unless I put a mangrove tree at the top of the hill, which would look incredibly out of place. Having mangrove roots that much would just be silly. We can probably add in a little bit of foliage around these. It probably should be if it isn't already, Raven. Right, what I'm going to do is stick that there. And has anyone got a name tag? Oh no, I think I used up the last name tag yesterday. That was cutie, not my stomach. Ah, I'm out of it. What? I'm out of it, yes. Yeah, Hello. I appear to be short of name tags. We may have to name Hillpig later. Might be your stomach. For those looking for Pokemon, we have a C-Dot. Finally managed to sign a document that has been requested over a year before you started working there. Started in September 23, had been pending since January 22. Yee. Oh, Nanian. You and statements like that. Why am I looking for a lead? Hillpig has already got a lead on them to keep them out of the way and safe while I'm working on the hill. Yeah, Hello, Hillpig. Would you mind following me? I have you on your home. Home on the cliff. Where something. Where something and something. No. No hurting the Hillpig. Alright. Hillpig. Why? Sir. We need you not to be in the wall. Apparently Hillpig really is just leaning into the name. A whole pig. Oh, God. He's pining for the fjords. Sir. No, no, no. Look, I'm trying to give you a little bit. Hey, TGM. Sir. No. Look. Sir. I'm starting to think that Hillpig is a mayhem pig. Gotcha. Thank you. What are you like? Oh, hey, Landstrad. Welcome in. Hail, Hydrate. Oh, goodness. And we have a stretch as well. Thank you, Landstrad. Right. There. Hillpig, you are mayhem personified, aren't you? The answer to that is yes. Yeah. There's been a lot of popcorn in my life. Right. Hillpig now has their little hole in the world. Let us sort out a bit of foliage to help make it look a little bit less barren. I feel like birch leaves would be appropriate. Yeah, and while we're here, we'll sort out this bit a bit as well. Alright. And here. Nope. There we are. That looks right natural. And looks like a pig's ass. Okay. Why? Football. But Hillpig now has a much nicer area to live in, I think. Let's add a bit of moss as well. Just there. In fact, do I have any more moss? Yes. I'm not even sure I can get in to see Hillpig anymore. I appear to have made this an inaccessible Hillpig area. Only Hillpig can get in. Nobody else can get in to disturb the Hillpig. For they are protected. Oh, is it me or is this stream already turning into 7 levels of mayhem and 14 levels of Hillpig? Oof, no, that didn't need to be there. Let's put that there instead. Alright. No. We wanted this to go that way. And let's put in a couple of oak fences to indicate that there's better. That'll do nicely. Suddenly all of this looks a lot nicer. Good night, Blast. Thank you for joining us, and I hope Friday goes okay. Right, this area is way too mossy. Well, that didn't help either. So, oh, apparently there's some moss carpet there. That would explain it. Hillpig on the hill, sees the sun going down, and in the eyes in his head, sees Scott scrolling. Somewhere, several of the Beatles just rolled over in their graves. Even the ones who weren't dead. Why do I have the Mission Impossible music running through my head right now? Only time will tell. And it sure as heck ain't telling me. This is where we secretly find out that Hillpig is actually a member of IMF, and therefore is likely to be able to escape from Hill. From Hill? Need a from bubble. Need a from bubble. Yes. Yes. Right. Things that don't make sense. This section. And this bit's still a little bit... dirty. Let's put in a... No. Oh, am I out of... I am. I am out of tough. Well, that's just tough luck. Doing. Tough. There we are. Hello, cutie. How even do I get up here? There we are. And that... Tempted to replace the... Actually, what I might do is... No. Yes. And a bit of this. It was far too green when I looked over at... So I was looking at this and thinking that is way, way, way too green. Given that areas around here are fairly rubbly. Rubbly? It's a rubbly day in the neighborhood. In the neighborhood. In the neighborhood. It's a rubbly day. What? Whoops. Now what I'm thinking is I can hide some of that by putting carpet over the top of it, and that way, yeah, that looks better. Now I'm wondering where Bam Bam is. That'd be a good name for a Ravager. Well, unfortunately at the moment, due to cutbacks, aka complete lack of completionist elements, we don't have any space for a Ravager at this point. Oh, that looks so much better. Now it feels like it's been cut. This has been cut into more of a cliffy area. I swear, so many people have got good names for Ravagers lined up that I think I'm just going to have to go straight from building this to building the Ravager run. Hello, kitty. I think we might have to go, after we finish this sort of landscaping problem, we might have to go downhill a bit. And start on this area. What do we think? Are we just going to have to bite the bullet and go for this? It's one of those. Why ever would I actually focus on something sensible? You know, like building the castle, when there's an entire area of scope creep that is perfectly available for us to fail to focus on instead. And yes, the phrasing there was incredibly deliberate. Grab some more of the cobble. Cobble. I feel like that wouldn't be grassy. I feel like that would probably be... where's the coarse dirt gone? There it is. That would just be dirty. Dirt blocks. Really? I swear, today is basically just rain in Minecraft. And for those attempting to catch all of your Pokemon, we have a Pansage. And apparently I've just done poker check twice and not gone for a poker catch. Seems to be the rainy season. Well, it makes change. It was very wet earlier. Sorry, not wet earlier. It was snowy yesterday. And the day before. Checking it twice. Christmas songs in my head. No, not yet. Still rain there. Apparently we were ahead of the ball. Ahead of the ball? Ahead of the game. Ahead of the ball game. Even better. Feg, this is your fault. Oh. Oh, he's checking his list. He's writing it twice. He doesn't know if it's a Ravager that's nice. Gordon Claus is coming to town. You take no responsibility? Well, somebody's got to, because that wasn't my fault. Yep. The face palming will continue until sanity improves. Yeah, good luck with that one. There's no such thing as improvement in sanity around here. It's like a Lovecraft game that way. Only in that if you survive with any sanity left, you're probably going to get out of the game alive. Where's my where's my half slabs? Where's my half slabs? Hey, no rain. I have lost the rain, finally. Cobble, gravel, or coarse dirt? Gravel. Oh, this is looking quite nice. We probably should start on the wall. Also, should probably start working out how we're going to blend all of this. Life's a bit strange like that. Right, let's mock this up with a little bit of stone, with a little bit of Monica in my mind, a little bit of stone. No, it's okay. Yada da da dee dee yada da yada da 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 dee dee dee. Ah, okay. I didn't get that reference at all, Raven. Quite why I have Mumbo number 5 running through my head as a possible for random is anyone's guess. Yeah. Reclaim some of that. Why am I wondering whether or not there's anything here? Who knows? Right. My word, could it be? Are we actually providing the base and foundations for this wall? Finally! It's a miracle. Scotsman might actually be working on this wall. Nope. Not a chance. Okay, I know I chopped down 3 pieces of... Oh, they're there. Yeah, there's one there and one there. My tough is escaping. Make sure nobody drops the bass. Because it's all about the bass, about that bass. that's not stone, that's gravel. I'm going to need more stone. Stone me. He's got no clue what he's up to. That's nothing new. That's sand. I'm just checking to see if I've got anything other than dirt in here. I'm wondering if I should actually just use some of the dirt to fill in this hillside rather than using stone, because we've got way more dirt available. Part of me says yes. Then we can come back and use the stone as a cladding. Because we've got quite a bit of space here that needs filling in. And we've got quite a lot of dirt. It's a dirty job. But somebody's got to fill it in. And besides, we can always take the dirt back out and replace it with stone once we've figured out the shape. Welcome to Landscape Sketching with Scotsman. Welcome back, Nanian. You do know how to make an entrance sometimes. Although, if we have to build another one of these, I'm going to make you do it. I mean, sometimes. The rest of the time, you know how to make an exit instead. Sketchy landscaping. Exactly. My landscaping is very sketchy, Elkhorn. Still, at least it's not all up in the air like my like my attempt at a creeper farm. That really was very much up in the air by way of sketchy building. At the moment, not well. Most of this wall, Pixie. About the only thing holding this wall up is Minecraft's what should we say about this one? Minecraft's loose involvement with gravity. Also, is there anything? What would it have? Wait. Oh, it's just a. That's more a basement than anything. Quote unquote physics. Yes, exactly. Minecraft likes to quote physics. It likes to give it a good quote, and then fail to pay the bill, and so physics decides not to actually pay any attention to it. And so, because Minecraft doesn't pay the bill for physics, it never actually gets a good never gets a good physical. That was a stretch. See, I want to have that cave. I'm wondering if I should put some way of getting into that cave, into the side of the hillside. Minecraft points and laughs at physics. Hey, Dab, welcome in. You're not wrong. You are not wrong. Minecraft does have a tendency to point and laugh at physics. Oh, I never finished this river. We'll come back to that. Another day, another thing that I've not done. There's a few of those. 45 Fahrenheit, 7 degrees C. That's about 6 degrees C more than I have right now. I think it was 1 or 0 earlier. Yeah. I broke out the... That's what I said when I left it last time. Yes, exactly. Look, just because I haven't gotten back to something yet doesn't mean I haven't forgotten about it. Just means that I haven't gotten back to it yet. There's a lot of yet involved in this. Worse, I'm going to dig out some of it as well. Because this is a rather large section of not much of interest. Hello, Red. Welcome in. Happy Thursday. At least I believe it's Thursday. Was last time I looked. Okay, that's looking better. Might need to take back some more of this, though. It really should be Friday. I mean, give it a couple of hours and it will be. I mean, granted, a couple in this instance is closer to 5.5, just under 5.5. Yeah, I was trying to do math. My maths is not something that I can do at this time of the week. It's for the best if you don't attempt to understand my maths. And apparently Pokemon is getting in on the act and describing my maths as ghastly, because that's what we now have. Of course it is. Of course it is. Alright, let's get rid of some dirt that I put into my inventory. Yeah, everyone's out of Pokeballs. Phrasing was very careful there. Nanian, on the other hand, just barreled straight into the pun. Yep. Just needed to go up the line. Oh, well. It was a bit of a line-up. Okay, you see, now that looks so much better than just a solid wall of nothing. I don't like my walls to be, I was about to say, I don't like my walls to be flat. I like my walls to be flat. I like my walls to be sensible. This, however, is a cliff. It's not supposed to be flat. I mean, look at this. This is just a large amount of nothing. Effectively acting like a random noise generator. How dare you comment on how I talk like that, Nanian? Even if it's accurate. Besides, Minecraft was a random noise generator here first. I know you were. I'm just leaning into it. Besides, a lot of my building, I am very well aware, is though if the shoe fits. If the shoe fits, somebody's getting this crossed over with Cinderella. At which point, I've got to be careful about this because I might have just dug underneath my river. And I'd rather not have a river suddenly drop on me. Unless it's River Song. River Song can drop on me whenever she likes. I said nothing. Hey, I did not say anything that was. Yeah, I did not say anything that was not family friendly adjacent. I'm full of dirt again. Quietly back out of the chat. Wow. I see. It's fine for you lot to make double entendres, but the moment I consider one... Double standards from you lot. Get chairs and popcorn. Wow. Speaking of popcorn, I have another stretch. Thank you for the stretch, Feg. Apparently I've been turning into a shrimp again. And I'll hydrate. More banners. We only have one per person still because we've... well, I'm not sure where you would put them if we had more. Ah, I don't think you were around for this, Nanian. You may notice in the channel point redeems. So much for double standards. In the channel point redeems, there is an option to have a banner in the Hall of Banners. One per person. Because generally, I'm not entirely convinced I know how many people are going to end up in here over time. But we have lots and lots of banners, all named by for the people who have sponsored them. Unfortunately, you can't see the names unless I pick them up. But yes, 8K redeem. Yep. And these are banners, not standards, Raven. Chicken or no? No chicken. Do we have standards here? There are rumours of it. Banners, standards, meh, close enough. we may not have standards, but we do have Cutie. Hello, Cutie. Hi. Hi. Can I get a hug? Oh, boop. 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 Boop, boop, boop. Boop, 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 boop. Nope. Okay. Apparently, if I'm at that gate, Cutie can't boop me. You want to check on your Gordons. Absolutely mad. Apparently, I left this door open. How am I not yeeted across the map? Gates. KL, there's mad. We have, for mad, we have Slash Burn on the terrace of the keep. We have Raise in Building 1. We have Ruin in Building 1. There you are, mad. Also, Cutie is amazing, Nanian. Cutie would not yeet me halfway across the map. Cutie will only give me boops. Yep, you did. If I come around here, however, then Cutie can boop me. See? Such a boop. One of these days I'm going to do that wrong, and I'm going to have to explain to the Nodorama Safety Llama that I was booped by Cutie. It's the Frying Pan of Doom I have to watch out for. The Frying Pan of Doom is the one that's the one that managed to escape its stables entirely and ended up with me going around this wall being chased by it, isn't it? Hello. Yeah, you. You're the one that I was about to say, what's the reverse of you're the one that I want? You're the one that I don't want. You're the one I don't want. You're the one I don't want. You're gonna kill me. Frying Pan of Doom. Meanwhile, Invincible is still hanging out at high altitude. It's a shame we don't have Benny Hill music for that. I'm kind of surprised nobody clipped it at the time. I think everybody was falling over with laughter. Because I'd come out of the Ravager delivery solution and was getting ready to bring in Snuggles. And turned around and found the Flying Pan of Doom just looking at me. At which point I might have gone, "Mother!" and started running. I need a soundboard. There are many things that I need, Nanian. Sanity is probably higher on the list than a soundboard. Several more emotes are higher on the list as well. And I'm fairly sure I probably at some point also need to do a bit more work on my my overlays. And I think I probably also need to work on getting StreamerBot up and running so that we can consider putting in, well, if nothing else, the cutie boob emotes. Oh, we'll have to think about that one. I'm not sure how much room I have for more emotes. I think we're starting to get a bit low. And we still have a few that I really should get round to commissioning. Wow, I'm not sure anyone can see anything in here. Let's override the gamma. So much coal in the wall. Oh, I was doing this side, wasn't I? Derp. I like how I filled in all of that section of hillside with dirt, and now I'm taking even more out of the sections that aren't the ones that I was filling in. Oh well. Um... Well, I was running low on some stone, but not quite sure. I mean, look at this. That's going to be... I may have to actually lower the roof. Actually, that's probably something I should consider looking at. That might actually make more sense. I mean, this is a pretty ridiculous ravine. And I'd like it to not look like it's a ravine. So let's say sort of that height. That's quite a lot of height to reduce, but it still makes it a nice, ridiculously tall cave. I mean, we've got to do something about this cave roof anyway. Scaffolding. Wow, my inventory. Right, let's see. If we start thinking... I should probably... Yay, all-day forums. Oh, goodness. I hope you survive, Elcorn. And thank you for the lurk. Should really probably go back to filling in with dirt again. This has the advantage of getting me away from the water being immediately above where I'm at. I'm fairly sure that all-day forums are a forum of torture. And what the heck? For those attempting to catch Pokemon, we appear to have a Flabébé. I'm not entirely sure how you pronounce that. I'm going to assume Flabébé is not how it's supposed to be. Baby. Flabébé. Hello, my honey. Hello, my baby. Hello, my ragtime gal. I don't know. Let's get rid of some of the stuff in my inventory so that I can hold stuff better. Should really read the comment. Not read the comment section on articles you open. No. No. You know that section at the end of Indiana Jones and Raiders of the Lost Ark, where the Nazis stare into the Ark and melt? That's the equivalent of reading the comments section, and probably just as painful. Piece of stone over here. I am not known for my incorrect metaphors. I'm known for my complete inability to speak. But that's a totally different problem. And my occasional maniacal madness builds. Maniacal madness builds. That sounds like there's at least some duplication of description there. I'm not a madman, but the things that I build might be. The other advantage of filling all of this in is that there's at least one building that's basically got this as a basement. So it might be quite useful to actually have this filled in a bit more so that we can actually, make sure that the buildings don't fall in. Granted, if your buildings are falling into your builds, you're probably not playing Minecraft because, well, that would be more gravity than Minecraft actually wants to pay attention to. What was it, Terra Firmacraft, where you had to support the mines with upright struts every, 5 blocks or 3 blocks or something? Yes. Hey, I actually remembered. Oh, I still have the mental traumas, Nanian. Don't worry. I'm trying to forget. I'm still trying to forget. It was the fact that you also had to do opencast quarries. Pesky realism. I know! How dare somebody introduce realism to my Minecraft? I mean, ever since I was a lad, I dreamed of the mines. And then you just kept getting thrown out by this cranky old man. Something tells me it might be getting dark on the surface. Close. Where did that kid get that massive pick from anyway? I'm assuming it was a Christmas present. That's all I can think of. Does make you wonder what sort of parents are letting a kid like that running around with a pick. For those who have no clue where this set of conversation elements is, all of this is from the latest Minecraft trailer. I played TFC when it was incompatible with everything else and you needed to manually installing it. Started hating it about 5 minutes in. It took that long? I think I'd have hated it 5 minutes in during the installation. 5 minutes into let alone 5 minutes into playing it. Look, at some point I'd like to be able to sleep. See? Sun is setting. How far off are we? Well, apparently less than I thought. Ah, dear. Yeah, the new Minecraft trailer looks, I was going to say interesting. I think interesting might not be the right wording. It certainly doesn't look as bad as the first one, which was too, sun's getting real low. Yes. You hate it, it's still bad. Perfectly reasonable point of view. I strongly suspect we're going to have to either see how it looks as a film or just abandon hope. I'm more into the see how it looks as a film because I'm hoping against hope that it won't be a terrible film. Wow. I know I said I was filling in here, but There's a lot of it to fill in. Minecraft tour. Minecraft. Also, welcome back. It could so easily go in both ways. How can I still have hope in Hollywood? I'm not in Hollywood, and I am a very, very, very patient person sometimes. How can I have hope in general? Wow. Simple, I hope for violence and explosions. At the moment, I'm hoping for this cave to be a bit less cavey. I mean, my scaffolding is currently a bit eclectic. Alright. Let's take this bit down as well for the moment. That's what I say. I appear not to be picking up my scaffolding. I'm going to assume that the sudden departure of the scaffolding has caused a little bit of lag. Right. You see, that's still a nice tall cave. It just doesn't look as ridiculously tall as it did. And it actually feels like it's starting to get somewhere. Which is just as well, because we've got a lot of it. I mean, this is another area of the build that I've been ignoring for many, many moons. I mean, when did I build this lot? Many, many moons ago. When the Gordons were young, and I was just an old age man. 6 to 8 months. It's got to be about that, Raven. If your cave is going somewhere, you might not be quite with it. This cave is supposed to be the entrance. Or one of them. One of the entrances. Also, hey, lady. I know I never actually said hey. Yeah, I think filling in the rest of this cave. Oh my. Continuing into this cave is probably not for today's stream. Also, hey, camera count. They might have defuzzified the creeper a bit. Yeah. There have been a lot of points of going back and forth in Anion, unfortunately. I mean, this whole area just keeps being one of those things that I have to keep coming back to. I mean, I still need to finish off this area where we started with the farms, for goodness sakes. And I still am very tempted to rip out parts of this windmill and redo it entirely. 9 months. Yeesh. Before Castle Goldenstein was a thing. Yeah, I can believe that. Wait. I was about to say, how do the VODs go back 9 months? But of course, the VODs on YouTube work. I'm procrastinating for 2 minutes while my brain picks up from where it was left off. Nanian, only you can answer that question. Because we sure as heck can't. I love the way that this path is nice, and then non-existent, and then nice again. It's like, what? It's not even that huge of a section that just didn't get done. It's just like Why? Why? Oh. There are so many things in this that just need to... It's just needs... yeah. Every time I start thinking about how much I still have to work on, it's almost dangerous for the sanity. Silly cat is being silly, trying to sneak up to Hub's standing desk. Oh dear. It's not a sprint. No, if it was a sprint, I would have set some sprint goals. Possibly even had a retrospective at some point, and maybe even a technical product owner. Possibly also some clue about what I was doing. Ow. Wow. That's not right. Just wow. I'm just putting in brick here for the moment. I will come back and sort out something that looks a little bit less terrible in a second. This is to start getting the actual shape in. There still wasn't even enough anyway. Wow. Just wow. Being called out as a smartass. Really? You think I'm smart? No. And for those with their Pokemon on, we have an Applin. I'm more interested in the awesome music and the dancing going on in the background. This is helping me work out where I need to finish landing this cliff a bit better. Yeah, I think I need to make this just a fraction larger. Right, so this section I thought was done is going to have to come out. There are a great many emotes that the more you look at them, the creepier they are. And Ritsu caught the Applin. Nice. Ah, too much face. Right. Where were we? Okay, I was going to add a bit more shape to the front of that cliff. Because I think it needs a... Yeah, it's not... That's an interesting ghost emote. RPG Ghosto. Don't know that one. Right. Let's see. I need to bring this forward a bit more. My landscaping is not forward enough. Something tells me everything should be at least 2 blocks deep. Apart from where it isn't. Everything should be 2 blocks deep, apart from where it isn't. That, as a statement, is one of those perfectly sane, perfectly accurate, perfectly useful, and totally useless. Oop, hold on. I love the fact that it's quote 8. I mean, how... God. How God. Yes. How God. How God did we end up... No. I'm about to drop myself. Ow. Thought I caught myself there. Right. You know, I haven't a clue, Tor. I've stopped counting. I think we're over a lot. Over 100. 292. Face full of Scots. Wow. There are a lot... Nanian. To put it this way, there's an entire building being prepared for a quote archive. Okay, so we're at 298-ish. I guess that the suggestion of spending December working on the Frozen Archives isn't a bad idea. Unless less bad idea isn't a bad idea and more an absolute freaking necessity. Otherwise, I'll never catch up. I think somebody did the maths on that tour, which just goes to prove you're all nerds. Somebody did the maths on just how many whole quotes there are. Oh, 251. My word. Problem is, I think that yeah, there are time traveling shenanigans afoot. Yes. It might have been Frauke, I think. Who also actively maintains a side copy of a quote list. There are a few people who are managing and maintaining side copies. It's TGM. Ah. Either way, there are a lot of people with that sort of I was going to say style, state, mental attitude, mental aptitude, even all of the above. You had a quote list, but it stopped before 200. You're just a wee tad behind there, Nanian. Don't worry, I think I'm just as far behind at the moment. I think my quote list only goes to the 280s. Just a wee tad. Aye. I think I need to take that block out. I'm looking at it, and this... Yeah, that's better. Yep, that's better. Now it doesn't feel like it's so right-angled, which, you know, it's all made of blocks. Not having it look right-angled is really difficult sometimes. Similarly, there. The worst thing is, I'm fixing this shape, but I'm going to have to come through and actually turn all of a lot of this into stone, because at the moment it's just not capable of supporting itself. Well, it is, but it wouldn't. Yeah, doesn't it look like it would? Good news is that's actually got a lot of the shaping in. Oh, that. I'm looking at this, and that's gone from not making sense and feeling like a unsupported wall to something that actually feels like it might work now. I mean, the wall needs detailing, finishing. We've still got another wall to build, hence the line. But the whole sort of area is feeling a lot further along than it was, and cohesive. And hey, it's now got a small home for Hillpig. Hillpig, hiding in a Hillpig. Hillpig, doesn't want to kill pig. What? Some days I don't know what's going on in my head. And the rest of the time I haven't a clue. Right. That's dirt, that's coarse dirt, so let's get rid of the dirt. I need tuff. Let's start bringing in some structure. Actually, Herbida. Well, is that hollow road now an hour further along? Pardon? Not quite sure I understand the question. Right, now we need to start liberal application of tough. Days ending in Y, as in why am I thinking this? Exactly. Yes. Your minute wasn't a minute. Oh. That happens for okay. That very much happens. It's a bit like, I'm going to divert for a minute and work out what I'm doing up here. 1 hour later. Yep. I've worked out what I'm doing. I was about to say, I'm a bit curious as to why there's tuff in this wall, but I think I know why. Yep, same reason there's... Oh, no, 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 no. And look at all of my... Yep. There go all of my torches. Also, I appear to have gamma override switched on still. It's not supposed to be a water slide. The worst thing is I need to take out that gravel and put it back up one. Or one of my torches. Well, I mean... it was a load-bearing torch. Clearly. That gravel needs to go up by one. Right. That's not helpful. Now I need to find the gravel. Sir, how can you make a joke like that? Well, it's a load-bearing dark sense of humour. Oh, look. Found it. There it is. That's where that gravel went. Never really did finish that cave off, but, I mean... There are lots of sections that are in need of finishing around here. Alright. Worst thing is, I didn't really want to put 2 up there. So what I might have to do is a little bit of fast replacing. There we are. That's better. Alright. Managed to do a 2-hour drift once. Class first year of uni. Teacher himself drifted so much he lost exactly... Ooh, I've been in lectures like that. Those are not fun lectures. And we have a magneton. For those who are... Wow, that was a very slow response there from my brain. I'm reminded of the... Oh yes, it's another callback to the film Real Genius, where they start off with everybody turning up for a lecture, and by the end of the... and it shows the progression through the semester, and it ends up with a room full of... a room full of tape recorders, and a sign on the board saying, making notes from tape recordings is hard. And even the teacher, even the lecturer isn't there. They're a tape recording as well. It's one of those. Ow. Right, I'm gonna need way more. Constitutional Law 1. Teacher was the person responsible for writing the Timor Constitution, and the amount of rambling and diversions was several layers deep. Ah! A new challenger has entered the building. No. Squirrel! I am out of mossy cobble, however. I don't suppose I've got any in my stone chest. No. That could be a problem. Do I have enough time to get to IKEA? Yeah, I have. I am impressed that I didn't actually bounce off of any of the walls there. Squirrel, but the squirrels had squirrels, and they'd actually squirreled off to be squirrely. Lost more threads than 100-year-old cross-stitcher. Wow. Squirrely, squirrely. Everyone's lost by squirrely. Whee. Come play with me as I wonder where the exploding marshmallows came from. At least there's no angry pig. Or angry bacon. No angry bacon. Excuse me. Would you mind loading? Thank you. Hello things. Hello Stuffy. How are you two doing? Oh, we're at 298. 298 and holding. Right. Back into the nether we go. $2.99. Anyone would think Raven actually had something that he was building up to here? Because I know that Raven usually has a quote picked out for the specials. No? Ooh. Are you saying that there's nothing special for you, Raven? For once you got nothing. I'm gonna have to be careful. Ow. I'm safe! I'm safe from the quartz! Whoop. Hello, pig. Right. Let's get back up this way. I found that attempting to rocket up a hole is never a good manoeuvre. You tend to end up going splat more than you want to. Why am I even keeping the azaleas? I mean, I've got an entire stack of them here. Wasn't one of these chests just random? There's a random around here somewhere. There it is. Random. Oi. Once also tried to follow one lesson from beginning to end, no distractions. Following that train of thought left you completely mentally drained, and in particular because that lesson was a 2-hour one that started at 6 p.m. Ow. Ow. That's not a lesson, that's a punishment. Let's move the fireworks out of the way before I end up accidentally fireworking something. Yeah, sorry, the amount of information able to be gathered rounded up to 0. Yeah, no, I'd read it, I just didn't say it. Which probably should have been included. I remember when I were paying enough attention. Those were the days when I were paying attention to you lot. Think your lecturer would have refused to show up at 6 p.m. to our lecture. Yeah. There are... I've had lecturers that would be like, you want me to do what? At when? We regret to inform you, but no. Hold on. I don't know if this is leaking. Oh, it isn't. Okay. You've had 3-hour classes once a week at 7 p.m. No. 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 So why is this leaking when there's not actually any water above it? I thought the water was only supposed to leak when there was water over the water. Some of that sentence made sense. Not much of it, and not enough. Some of your welding course was in the evening. There's so many typos in there. You're here to escape reality, not to be thrust into... It's raining again. Also, welcome back, Sci-Fi. I know you've probably just been lurking, but welcome back. I probably am going to need to do a quick replace here. No, maybe not. First semester was marvellous, had a 3-day course week. Yeesh. You know the worst thing? I don't think I like that. I want to do this. And probably the same here. Oh, no, that's not going to work. That gravel doesn't make... That was not the block I wanted there. Thank you. I was about to say, why is it suddenly wet? So, yeah. For those wondering why I'm actually using half slabs in this and so forth, it's a path that you walk along. Therefore, I go with high detail. If this was a section of road that you go nowhere near, I wouldn't. Need to feed the kitties, have one right beside you trying to look like he's not expecting you to do something. Also probably trying to proclaim that they have never ever been fed. Because cats. We all know that no cat has ever been fed in the eternity of feedings. And I was going to pick up some gravel. Which means that on my third attempt I can find the chest with gravel in it. Yours is looking particularly hollow. His dinner is still half an hour out. Ooh, that's the point when they really do become hollow. I think... No. I really probably need some half slabs in cobble. Just here. And a couple of stairs as well. As soon as there's the mention of that, then he'll start meowing loudly when he rarely meows. Note, I did not actually mention that word, so if the meowing has started, it's not because I mentioned it. At least not in that sentence. Yeah, you're wearing headphones, I'm fine. Okay. I was about to say, is this where I give a headphone warning and then yell? That would be cruel. That would be so cruel. Meow 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 meow. What's that from? There's a... I want to say that's from a cartoon film something or other. Meow Mix commercial. Thank you. And there's a Hail Hydrate. Thank you. Isn't there an entire song in Meows? There are several in many songs. And even I was watching Skizzleman's stream yesterday, and there's a song made out of fart noises in his that he has been known to play. Apparently, it's like, wait, what? Kind of feel like I need to bring in some dirt a bit earlier. Yeah, I had no idea. No, it's probably best not to. So, some days you just don't, you don't push the internet bare. Sounds very skizz. It does, doesn't it? One of these I'm going to dig out and suddenly find, like, more stuff being dropped on me by the universe than I expected. Because we're a little bit closer to things than I want. A little bit closer to things than I want. Wow. Where's Stuffy, though? You know, I'm not liking this. I'm liking it, but I'm not liking it. I almost feel like I need to bring something else in. Glow lichen, yes, very much probably. I'm thinking, since this is right next to... well, actually, I think it just needs foliage. That foliage and glow lichen might be enough. I was going to say it might be the sort of thing where, being a very damp cave, I was starting to think of dripstone. And we have a swinub for those attempting to catch them. The problem is, dripstone, I'm not sure it would go well with this set of stone textures. So I think, yeah, let's get away from stone. A hint of colour, maybe the flowery foliage. Yeah, I think foliage is needed. Something in the form of colour as well. I agree. A few glowberries. Ooh, glowberries. Yes. That'll do it. Yeah. So I just need to finish off the structure and then we can get into the foliage phase. And with that, we're pretty close to it. This area, I think, can be coarse dirt and a little bit of stone. Yeah, that. And where's the coarse dirt? There it is. And maybe a little bit, just a tad of gravel. Yeah. That gets us the structure. Now we bring in the colour. Glowberries, glow lichen, and... Actually, we can probably continue this down a little bit, just in this direction. I know I probably need to finish that first, but ooh, actually, if I just do this bit, there, that block, and that block, and that block. What we can do is bring this foliage down here as well, and then have some glowberries. Yes! You said upper roof, didn't you, Raven? You're thinking up here in the cave. Actually, that might be better. Yeah. First block of gravel is supporting a trunk. It's supporting that, which is dead. This is your trunk. This is hanging roots. Yes. Hanging roots. Facial painting shotgun. No. Hanging roots. I only have 3. How can I only have 3? That's not good. It's rooted dirt. There. That's what bone meal is for. Yes. Right. Rooted dirt. Rooted dirt goes back there, and I need. Where are my shears? There they are. I am shearish. Oh, really? You only get 1 per... Oh, well. Fortunately, I've got several stacks of bone blocks. If only there were a way of watermating? Of watermating this. Thrilling content here. Absolutely thrilling content. I bet you're all rooted to this. Right. Hello. Thank you. Routimating? Routimating. Instructions unclear. Chat has been flooded. It's more interesting than watching grass grow. I haven't done that on stream for at least 20 minutes. Oh, I was about to say, you can't place it under tough. Oh, no. Oh, that must be half slab. Derp. Okay, that made a lot of difference. You can't place it under those, but that... Podcast expected as operating as normal. Alright. I now class as a podcast? Probably could, Raven. I think if I had the dispenser over the top of the rooted dirt facing down into it, I could just have that on a clock and triggering and just sit there and go hog wild with a with the shearish. Instructions unclear, just yeeted Scots overboard. Wow. What? Why am I getting yeeted? Oh, hold on. Grab some of those. And grab some of that. I'm not sure I deserved to be yeeted. Feed, yeet, close enough. Wow. That feels like it's a bad idea. That's better. Let's put a couple of... Actually, no. Won't be able to stop the SLA without me. The worst thing would be you'd also have to deal with the Squirrel Space Force. because I'm fairly sure that Blackclad would find that the Squirrel Space Force would suddenly rebel as well. That's better. Those are half slabs. That's not helpful. Wow. That's, I think I might have gone a little bit heavy on the glow lichen there. And here's me without a pair of shears. Although that said, it doesn't look bad. I mean, we've gone fairly heavy here. I think I should probably go and get some shears and take out probably about a third of that. I like the fact that the shears are one of the few things that I actually have comedy names on. I mean, I've got the Flying Scotsman. My helmet, leggings, and boots are unnamed. And we've got Hobo 2, Revenge of the Murder Hobo. And my my pick are just named Scott's Fortune and Scott's Silky. Oh, we've got the fire extinguisher and the kebab stick. Okay, some of my stuff is comedy named. Yeah. You see, the problem was I didn't really want all three there. I kind of want to take that out. Drop it by one. My Silk Touch Axolotl. I still say that that is going to have a home in the Frozen Archive. Oh no, shovel is fire extinguisher. Simply because that's what I use it for most. Putting out campfires. Everybody complains that I never actually remember to use the shovel for, you know, shoveling things. Well, that's not helpful. That's not the way to do it. Maybe if I put it there. Ah, that's better. You see, I think ideally I would like it to look like it's run a single line. Where's the snails? I am not putting in a snail. I can't. I don't have the ability to search for a player head for a snail. Dang it! Now I want a snail in this world. It's not fair. No. I will not put in the player heads mod so that I can purely so that I can get a snail and just add it to this world. Just make a Hermitcraft snail. I may hide one in this cave. Now that you've said that, Feg, I may hide one in the cave and just go with that route. When we get round to actually doing that cave, somebody remind me to hide a snail in there. The reason I'm saying when we get to it... Green and Gem being Green and Gem. Because Quote 200 is now active. And I feel that we're going to have fun looking at this one. So, before I go any further off the cliff, literally, we never did get to the wall. Well, we got to one of them, and we got some of that. Yeah, Black Friday isn't even until next week. Yeah, I was just trying to get my mouse under control. Right. Oh, that's nice. I like that. I moved and never even took a picture. Hillpig. And now, the caves. Okay, that looks pretty good. That's nice. It needs more work on the top, but how about that for a shot up at the... That is lovely. Also, why has it suddenly gone foggy? If you're looking up from in a cave, does it just literally saturate the world outside? Yeah, it does. That is interesting. I'd never noticed that before. That does look nice. Ah, awesome. I didn't even realise I had that switched on, Raven. Rooted plant needs a splash of darker green. Problem is, well, we might get that resolved when we sort out all of this and bring in the glowberries. Yeah. However, we have, as is commonly the way at this time of the evening, run out of time. Tomorrow then. Yeah, you never know. We might well get to it tomorrow. And as we stare through the trees at our first Ravagers and wonder just how much am I going to get booped by them, it is time for me to hit this button just as a Bunnelby appears. If anyone needs a Bunnelby, you've got time. Let me have a quick look in the background, see who's live. I know I didn't raid out yesterday, which was unusual for me. I do like to try and raid out. We have got quite a few options today. We've got Canadian Dragon again. Oh, Math Girl is live. That works. Working on the parking lot in Dragonfell. Ritsu is on a 5-stream streak. Thank you for the streak there, Ritsu. Right. So, let's sort out my end of train of thought here. I would like to say thank you to everyone for joining me this evening. I will be back again tomorrow to end the week at my usual time, 2.5 hours previously to now, where it sounds like we're probably going to be caving. Or at least building some caves. Which is always going to result in chaos, mayhem, and much more fun. However, I am going to pass everyone along to Math Girl, who is on the Dragonfell server, working on a parking lot and doing some amazing builds in their nether tunnels. I hope everyone has a good time zone. I hope everyone has a fantastic evening, and I hope to see you all again soon. Take care and be amazing. Bye-bye.